Hey everyone, long time no see. Today we are going to be taking a look at Bitcoin and my price prediction for what is going to happen with it. Now this is on the daily time frame. It's been a few months now since Bitcoin kind of, I want to say, has been going sideways. It's been going sideways for quite some time. I think my last video was on Unibright, and I've seen some comments of some of you guys wondering how good I've done on Unibright. I've actually done quite well. Obviously, it's tanked now at like 10 cents, and people were saying, oh, what are you doing now? UBT's down, blah, blah, blah. Well, what do you do in a normal situation like this? You DCA, dollar cost average, people. That's what I always recommend. And of course, with that being said, it's the same thing for Bitcoin, Same thing you got to do is DCA when it goes against you. Now, currently the price is at 26,880. Now, as you can see here, it is kind of forming like a W pattern. It did kind of form this little M here, but if we look at it from this perspective, you can kind of see that it's going almost like a W kind of, if you really want to say it, kind of like a W, because it's not perfect. It's not always going to be a perfect W, but if you really wanted to draw it out, you could kind of make it go like this. So say if we wanted to just draw there, we draw another point from there. Let's just go from there to there. Hopefully you guys can see this, but let's go here, and then you draw it down here. And what should happen now? Well, we should see this go up like this. Now, this is a W pattern. This is what happens when you have kind of bullish momentum. And then, of course, in a bear market, bear cycle, what do we have here? We can kind of look based off this. What happened? Like an M-shaped pattern here. What happened? Of course, it went down, boom, all the way down to like 25,800. Now, this is expected, obviously, in the market that we're currently in. Things like this happen all the time. This is what I think could potentially happen, that we could see that increase to 35,000, if not over, back at least up to that 31,000 peak, which was made on the 14th of April. So just keep that in mind, you guys. That's what could potentially happen. That's what I think could potentially happen. You can see it's starting to resist this little support zone that I actually drew up here. You can see that this got retested. The previous level got retested here. Didn't quite make it here, but it kind of did, I would say, right around here, because it's like an area, right? You don't really, it's not going to be perfect all the time. Traders know this, and everybody should know this all the time. You're not going to get a spot on entry, but even if you got in, say, right around here, right here, you'd be up a little bit. You'd be up a little bit of percentage, I guess you could say. But then what? You're looking long-term growth, so that's what I'm looking at. Next couple months, we could see it push upwards to that $35,000 peak. You never know. I think it's going to retouch 31,000 because it did hit 31,000 and it has not been retested yet. And usually for liquidity, guys, as you can see here, it always likes to go back up and touch it. Kind of like a liquidity grab, if that makes sense. This is the easiest way I can kind of explain it and dumb it down so a lot of people out there kind of know what I'm talking about. Because if I go into the technical aspects, into the analysis, it's just going to get way too complicated. And for the regular user out there, they only really care about one thing, and that is where the price is headed. This is just my opinion. Don't take this as financial advice nor financial expertise. I just think Bitcoin is going to go upwards, and that should be good for a lot of us out there, because when Bitcoin moves, a lot of the altcoins do as well. But this is my Bitcoin price analysis. We're kind of in like an ascending triangle, if you want to say that. If you look at this, this is kind of like an ascending triangle. You can see it's kind of starting to break out. And again, we could potentially see that if we just move it down here, you could see we could potentially move and break out to the upside. This is on the daily time frame. I usually look at daily or weekly or monthly time frames when you're doing a long-term analysis, because that's going to be, you're more likely to get a better result doing it on a higher time frame, because you could see it more clearly, and a lot of the support and resistance levels are valid on a higher time frame. But anyways, this is my Bitcoin analysis video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will be uploading regular content again. I do apologize for the huge lapse. I've just been kind of enjoying life, really, and obviously the bear market things happen. I was kind of just taking a break, but now we're kind of back and ready to kind of kickstart this little crypto adventure again. So let's see what is going to be happening with crypto. I'm going to cover some crypto news here as well this upcoming week, so stay tuned for that. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video as well. Comment down your thoughts on the current crypto market, current crypto space, the economy. What do you guys think is going to happen with crypto long term? What do you think is going to be Bitcoin's price long term? What do you think is going to happen in the next few months? Let me know in the comments, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you guys all on my next cryptocurrency video.